There are 5 heroes in Dota 2 that have tremendous win rates and yet are rarely seen in the vast majority of games across all MMRs. Some of these heroes have win rates of upwards of 55, 56, even 57%, while only being seen in 3, 2, or 1% of all games across all MMRs. The first is Lycan. Lycan is one of those heroes that when he's in the meta, he tends to control the meta. Right now is one of those times. He has a win rate of about 55% in high MMR games, and he has a pick rate of about 3%. You move that into lower MMR games, he's being picked around 1% of the time. The win rate drops as well as people experiment with him, like, can kind of fail at it. But if you are consistent and you're able to spam Lycan and master Lycan, you can find an immense amount of success at lower MMRs with a hero that has a very dominant profile with the powerful Helm of the Overlord. Not only that, but he has tremendous carry potential for games that, especially at lower MMRs, that tend to go relatively long. The second hero we're talking about today is Nagasarin. Nagasarin has a win rate of about 54% across all MMRs, but yet is only picked about 2% of the time. What's interesting about Nagasarin, which is different than that of Lycan and some of the other heroes, is that Nagasarin actually maintains a high win rate at low MMRs. So whereas Lycan tends to drop off as people kind of don't know how to pilot a Lycan at like Herald and Guardian Crusader, Nagasarin maintains a relatively high win rate. And you are going to be for sure to see Nagasarin being piloted by the likes of Artesia at TI. She's a damn good hero that has seen a ton of buffs, and she is a hero that right now you can utilize to kind of take opponents by surprise and gain that sweet, sweet MMR. Brewmaster is a hero that has a 54% win rate and yet is only seen 3% of the time across all MMRs in Dota 2. Why is that? He has a passive, he's relatively active in the lane, especially as an offlaner, and, well, okay, it's fine. His ult requires some micro. Really? Is that why we're not picking him? Because we're scared to micro an ultimate that is actually one of the best ultimates in the game if utilized properly? You're basically an entire team fight all by yourself. Brewmaster is a great hero, and if you want to experiment from the off lane and you want to start picking a hero that opponents don't know how to play against, choose Brewmaster because his win rate is top tier and he's doing a lot of work in the current meta. Number 4 is Lone Druid, and I know what you're saying. You're saying, Alex, why are you showing me all these damn micro heroes? That's because Lone Druid has a win rate of about 54% across all MMRs, and yet is picked only like 1% of the time. He's one of the least picked heroes in Dota 2, and yet he has one of the best win rates across all MMRs. He can be played in the off lane, he can be played mid, he can be played safe lane. Like, honestly, he's one of the most versatile heroes in the game. Not only that, but he can also, like, he's one of the best scaling heroes in the game. He technically has 12 item slots, and yet no one really plays him. It blows my damn mind. He is so good right now. And if you are scared because, oh, he's a micro hero, all these heroes are micro heroes, Alex, I don't want to play micro heroes, but you want to gain MMR. Why don't you focus on learning these micro heroes, mastering the art of micro in Dota 2, and then gaining that sweet MMR? It's there for you. And the final hero on this list is Visage. How could I possibly do a video about the least played heroes on Dota 2 without talking about Visage? What you wouldn't realize is that Visage has a 58% win rate. A 58% win rate right now, although he's only being played 1% of the time in all MMRs with the exception of Immortal. Isn't that crazy? According to Dota 2's trends, he is literally one of the least played heroes in the game, and he has almost he's almost at 60% win rate. It's free MMR if you learn how to play Visage right now, and no one is playing him. It blows my mind. Lone Druid, Visage, Lycan, all these heroes, yes, Nagasarin and Brewmaster, they all require micro. They all require micro. But you know what? Maybe that's why people aren't playing them, because they don't want to put that effort in. And I'm going to ask you to put that effort in, and I'm also going to ask you to check out these other videos as well, because there's a lot to talk about with Dota 2. Thank you guys so much for watching, and a very special thank you to all our wonderful subscribers. We will see you in the next one.